My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped in 1941 and brought to Moulton, Alabama. This is me. This picture was made in, I believe, 43. I was brought here in 41, born in 39. The twins, they stole my identity, gave me the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers. I married a Childers. So I still have to use the name Peggy Ann Childers. This is Lina Dempsey, mother of the twins. They were born out of wedlock, and she killed them both. And the horror stories, you find out what's happened to them, and then no one's been prosecuted. In 1985, I had a car furnished by Larry Flint, Hustler magazine, and I went up to Carlisle, Kentucky, where, thank God, the sheriff's office and everything were clean and good, and or I would have been afraid to go. But this is Annie Carter, Ezra Carter. None of these people here want their names, they said, dragged through the mud. What's wrong with telling the truth? They go to church. Every one of them went to church on Sunday, even her. While she was committing the crimes against me, she was a psychopath. I'm going to leave it at that. Except I lived this horrible life. My country was taken down after my father, Edward VIII, was illegally removed. This is an imposter that married Wallace Simpson, an American spy. None of it was true. That's what history has recorded. My own uncle, George the illegal sixth, helped kidnap me, helped take down my father. It was forced abdication. He never married Wallace Simpson. He was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor. My mom was a school teacher from Madison, Wisconsin, sister to artist Georgia O'Keefe, who later had Ghost Ranch and the 007. If you want to get into crypt and things that are going on, was, I believe, the only one allowed to make a movie on Ghost Ranch. I did the book. I did a book, medical malpractice book. I'd worked for doctors 76 to 80 April Fool Day when they put antifreeze in me, and I should have died. Instead, I was illegally taken across the state line to Huntsville, Alabama, where in the state that I was in, I should have died. It was horrible. I went to work for the district attorney, Fred Simpson. Simpson as in Wallace Warfield Simpson, who didn't marry my father, and I was living at Warren House Apartment. So you're getting into crypt and tatters. Warren as in the Warren Commission. The Kennedys have kidnapped me. Roosevelt appointed Joe Kennedy ambassador, 36 till they kicked him out at about 45. After they'd kidnapped me, and installed the New World Order, which was in place anyway, by illegal treaties, and that's why I'm really doing this. I want to show the Larry Flint. He was shot in Lawrenceville. I was doing the book at Moonraker Apartments, which is 007. The name of my book was MD, A License to Kill. Later, Roger Moore came out with Moonraker. So I didn't just make this up ahead of time, I couldn't have. And Timothy Dalton, who only played in the one movie, A License to Kill. So the whole point was to take down the British government. And by God, they have done a damn good job of it. And I hope they don't take me off of YouTube for saying a little word like that when the world should see what this country and part of my family, the Windsors, this woman who's sitting pretending to be the monarch when she's a cold-blooded killer. She's a member of the Rothschilds, Rockefellers. She's illegal, for God's sake. And I'm going to stop here. My son, Mark, is there after me. These are old photos. This is Scott. My sons and I don't even know where they are now, have been through hell. And I mean, somebody will come back and say, well, everybody's been through hell. No, they haven't. I beg pardon. That's what I want told. This is my dad, Edward VIII. This is lies that was made up Wallace Simpson, her secret lover, 99-year seal put on it. My dad's forced abdication is a bunch of lies. Everything you should see on it, what they've said. So what's wrong with telling the truth? Everybody would tell you, hey, tell the truth. That's the right thing to do. I'd like to hear it told. And you can do that by enough people demanding that Elizabeth cough it up, tell the truth for once. She doesn't have to answer to anyone. And the 99-year seal be unsealed and allow me to speak. And I'd like for you to tell me at the end of it, if you ever see a woman and her children walk through hell and then find out who I am and why, if you think that's okay, allow me to speak by helping and forcing the abdication, the forced abdication, the seal to be broken, and the truth to be told.